Dear students, hope you are all well in your fight against COVID-19. And during this period of lockdown, you have to study from home. So these videos will help you, I think. I'm Vikas sir. I'm going to teach you adverbial phrase in this video lesson. And you will certainly enjoy this video like my early videos. What is a phrase? First, look at the definition. A phrase is a group of words with specific meaning. It is part of sentence with a group of words with a specific meaning. It has a special meaning. It adds to the meaning of the sentence. It completes the meaning of the sentence. A phrase is a part of a sentence having incomplete sense. It completes the sense of the sentence, but it does not have on its own a complete meaning. It has incomplete meaning. A phrase has no finite verb. That is most important point. Finite verb, you know, finite verb is the form of verb which changes according to the tense, person or number of the subject. A phrase works as a particular part of speech. When it works as a noun, we call it noun phrase. When it works as an adjective, we call it adjective phrase. And when it functions as an adverb in a sentence, we call it adverbial phrase. Now, adverbial phrase. The adverbial phrase works as an adverb in a sentence. As I told you earlier, adverbial phrase functions as an adverb in a sentence. An adverbial phrase answers the questions. If you ask questions and you will get answers. Which questions? Look at them. When, where, how, why. You ask those questions with these words, these WH words. When, where, how, and why. You get an answer. And if the answer is in the form of a group of words, then we call the group of words the adverbial phrase. An adverbial phrase qualifies the verb, adjective, adverb, a clause or a sentence. It qualifies verb, adjective, adverb, a clause or a sentence. It cannot qualify a noun, pronoun, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Remember those things. Then, how can you identify adverbial phrase? You ask those questions. When, where, how, why. You get an answer. The answer is in a group of words. Then, the group of words certainly functions as an adverb, and so it is adverbial phrase. Now, formation. There are three patterns, different patterns. Pattern 1. An adverb with an intensifier can form an adverbial phrase. An adverb plus an intensifier. Look at the examples. The boy sings extremely well. The phrase in the yellow, extremely well, it is adverbial phrase because it answers the question, how does the boy sing? How? It answers the question, how? Next, he dressed very smartly. This one also answers the question, how did he dress? How? Thirdly, we can run really fast. How can we run? Formation, pattern number 2. An infinitive phrase functioning as an adverb can be an adverbial phrase too. Infinitive phrase. What is an infinitive phrase? Infinitive phrase is infinitive 2 plus verb form, base form of verb, plus maybe an object or a complement it may have. Examples. He went to London to study. To study is in the yellow. This is adverbial phrase. It answers the question why. Why did he go to London? To study. Likewise, India is ready to fight COVID-19. Why is India ready? India is ready to fight COVID-19. So the phrase in yellow answers the question why. So it is an adverbial phrase. Likewise, fill in the form to join the club. Here also, to join the club is in the yellow. It is an adverbial phrase, infinitive phrase, acting as an adverbial phrase, and it answers the question why. Now formation pattern number 3. A prepositional phrase functioning as an adverb can form an adverbial phrase. When a prepositional phrase works in a sentence as an adverb, it can be an adverbial phrase too. Examples? Look at the examples. He sleeps on the sofa. On the sofa is in the yellow. It is an adverbial phrase. It is also a prepositional phrase because it begins with a preposition. And it answers the question. It is adverbial phrase. Why? Because it answers the question where. Where does he sleep? On the sofa is the answer. So on the sofa is the adverbial phrase. It is a group of words. So it is an adverbial phrase. It is working as an adverb because it answers the question where. Likewise, he fasted without working hard. How did he fast? Without working hard or working hard. You may write he passed working hard too. So it answers how did he fast. It answers the question how. So it is an adverbial phrase too. He stood in front of the shop. Where did he stand? In front of the shop. So the phrase in the yellow begins with a preposition. So it is a prepositional phrase, but it is functioning here as an adverbial phrase simply because it answers the question why. Where? Sorry. Types. Adverbial phrase of time. When it answers the question when, then we call it adverbial phrase of time. He met me in the morning. In the morning answers the question why. When. So it is adverbial phrase of time. Likewise, adverbial phrase of manner answers the question how. He sang very sweetly. How did he sing? Very sweetly. It answers the question how. So it is adverbial phrase of manner. Likewise, adverbial phrase of place answers the question where. He hit me in the face. Where did he hit me? In the face is the answer. It answers the question where. So it is adverbial phrase of place. Adverbial phrase of reason answers the question why. We do exercise to keep ourselves fit. Why do we do exercise? To keep ourselves fit. It begins with to. It is infinitive phrase. At the same time, it works as an adverb because it answers the question why. So we call it adverbial phrase of reason. There may be some confusion while using adverbial phrase. Look, sometimes an adverbial phrase can convey unclear meanings because of their position in the sentence. When we place them, we must be very careful in using them. Otherwise, they will give a wrong idea. He reads the book in the corner. Apparently, this sentence is quite correct and there is no confusion at all. But there is confusion if we look into it deeply. What is the confusion? There may be two questions. What is that? Reads in the corner. Does he read in the corner? Or does he read the book that is in the corner? That is the confusion. If he reads the book that is in the corner, this sentence is correct. But if he reads in the corner, then this sentence is incorrect. We have to change the form of that sentence. Another example, call the bird with a bread. Call the bird with a bread. Call with a bread, with the help of a bread, or the bird with a bread. Which one? It is confusing. So you have to clear the confusion by rewording them, writing them again in different words. That is rewording. You have to reword them. When you mean that that he reads in the corner, then you have to write he goes to the corner to read the book. In the second one, if he wants to allure the bird with the help of a bread, then you have to write it, take a bread to call the bird. That will clear the confusion. Like them, you have to just reword them, rewrite them in other words, so that there must not be any confusion about those things. So while using adverbial phrase, you must be very careful. You ask questions. If there are two questions, then there is confusion. You have to clear them by rewording them, means by rewriting them in other words. Second confusion, should we use comma after adverbial phrase? We should always use comma after a fronted adverbial phrase. That means when the adverbial phrase is placed at the beginning of a sentence, then we must use comma to separate it from the main clause. But we should not use comma before a back adverbial phrase when the adverbial phrase is placed at the end of a sentence. Look at the examples. In the middle of May, temperature rose to 48 degrees. Here, in the middle of the May is the adverbial phrase because it answers the question when. When? In the middle of May. It is used at the beginning of the sentence, so we use a comma to separate it from the main clause. In the second one, at 4 in the morning, get ready to go. At 4 in the morning answers the question when. It is separated by comma from the main clause. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share this video. And if you have any doubt, just communicate it in the comment section of the video. Thank you.